Thank you, Sean. All right, let's get them checked in, guys. Pro Stock Buggy, you're online. Term also going to be Ricky, Vincent, Ryan, and Tony, and Caroline, or a volunteer for Caroline. Let's get them on track, guys. Grab a cone. We need really 4 turn marshals. One up in the top, one there in the middle, one against the door, and one right here. Hey, Caroline, if you want to take over there by the TV, up there, yeah, in the corner. Thank you. You're the man right here. Yeah, move the bucket over to that cone and be careful because they're going to be coming right at you. Don't worry, they're pros. Believe me, I wouldn't lie to you. All right, waiting for Sean to check in. We're ready to go. Everybody else checked in. Finish the lap you're on, guys. Final lap, final lap. All right, track is closed. Track is closed. Finish the lap you're on. Thank you, Sean. All right, all right, all right. We got some good classes going on. We got a good and everything. All right, Mr. Vince. All right, turn marshals are good. All right, here we go. All right, Vince, you're going to go on a horn, less than 5. David. Mitch. Kermit. Sean. And the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, racing Mason McComb. Take it off, buddy. And we're off. Pro Stock Buggy online first. We have a great ready to run and novice class today. We got 6 in each, so that's going to be great. Good competition today. And we'll see what happens. I'll call them as they come across all the way. Waiting for Mason to come across. And there it is. Mason moving into the lead, followed by David, Kermit, Sean, Vince, and Mitch. Mason now on a 17.507 pace. David Kennedy, 18.7, his new pass lap. Kermit laying down a 19.7, now moving to forwards. Mason, David, Sean now up to the 3. Kermit, Vince, and Mitch right now. Leader Mason on a 17.511. Everybody else on a 16 and 15. 1 down, 4 to go. Miss Mel just called me, told me she's got some awesome deals. If you guys into pulled pork, how about some pulled pork over French fries with some cheese sauce? Woo! Heart attack number 4 ready to come. Yeah. Don't worry about it. The ICU nurses know me by heart. Mason, 17.9, new pass lap on 3. David Kennedy, 18.7. Kermit Butts coming out of nowhere, moving up into that number 2 spot. Vince follows him into the 3. David now back into the 4, followed by Sean and Mitch. David looks like he might be out. And he is. Just leave it there, Will. Just leave it right there. Mason, 17.8 again. Kermit, 18.7. Vince, 19.1. Bunch of new pass laps that time. Right now, Mason, 17.509. Kermit, 16.509. He's a lap off of him, but he's right there. Sean now into 3, and there it is, 2 down, 3 to go. Vince, 18.7 now, pulls up right behind Kermit for that number 2 spot. Sean in the 4, followed by Mitch, and David's out. Sean now taking over that 3, puts Vince back into the 4. Vince, new pass lap, 18.7 on 6. Coming up to the halfway point. And there it is, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go, just at the halfway point. It's Mason, Kermit, Sean, Vince, Mitch, and David. Sean, new pass lap, 18.5 that time. Kermit hanging tough with a 16.5.14, but it's Mason McComb in the white car with the blue windows running right now on a 17-lap pace. Sean, new pass lap that time, 18.5, trying to take Kermit out for that number 2 position. And slows up 15.506 right now. Vince, 1 second behind Sean right now for that number 3 spot. That's a battle going on right there. Mason, 17.555. New pass lap. And there it is. Vince taking over the 3 with an 18.5. He's 2 seconds ahead of Sean right now. You got a couple battles going on here for position. 145 to go. Of course, Mason right now blowing him away. Kermit hanging tough in a 2 spot, followed by Sean, Vince, Mitch, and David back out there again. Sean, new pass lap, 18.3 on 9. Kermit right now, the only one on a 16-lap pace. Mason on 17, and Sean on a 15.5 flat. Sean right now, Vince right now, 2 seconds behind Sean. Coming up to the 1 minute mark. What we're going to do, since we're driving, turn marshaling, I'm going to put a 10-minute clock on instead of going to standard 3. So at the end of this race, it'll be 10 minutes for the next race to give you guys time to go get your cars and run your practice laps and get everything set. There it is, 1 to go. Yellow is on. Mason, again, new pass lap, 17.6 on 12. Kermit hanging on, and now Sean O'Hara has caught him. Sean now just 0.3 of a second behind Kermit in the number 2 spot. David Kennedy, 18.4 new pass lap that time. See if Kermit can hold off Sean right now. Black buggy is out. Ooh. Vince now taking over that 3. It looks like Sean is out. Mitch, 19.5, new pass lap of Mitch on lap number 12. But right now it's Mason, Kermit, Vince, and Mitch. 10 seconds to go. David, 17.8 that time. Woo. Mitch, 19.5. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Don't stop till I tell you you're done. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Kermit taking the lead. Vince, you're done. David, you're done. Mitch, you're done. Kermit, you're done. Looks like we're all done. Kermit taking early TQ, 16.515. Vince, 15.507. And Mitch going to move into that number 3 spot with a 14.517. Good race, guys. I'm going to put a 10-minute clock on while the novice guys get your transponders or whatever you need to get your car on a track. Don't worry about racing and rushing. Everybody put your car on charger, whatever you got to do, let it cool down. I'm going to put a 10-minute clock on. All right, novice drivers, let's start heading out there, guys. Turn marshals need to start heading out there. Looking for Vince, David, Mitch, Kermit, Sean, and Mason. Looking for Ricky, Vincent, Mason, Mini Mason, Ryan, Tony, and John. Let's get them out there, guys. You got 5 on the clock. All right, guys, finish the lap you're on. I'm going to close it down. Finish the lap you're on. You practice lap, finish it up. We're going to close the track down. Again, for you guys that are new to this race here, if you cannot make the jumps or you feel like it's going to be, you're at critical mass, then what you do is just go ahead and roll them. Yeah, instead of kerfuffle, we're going to go critical mass today, okay? The new word today is critical mass. Thursday night was kerfuffled. That means if things aren't going well. All right, Ryan, check-in point. Just Ryan, by yourself, just Ryan. Thank you, sir. Tony, check in, please. Tony. Thank you, Tony. All right, the man himself, John, check-in point, please. Thank you, sir. All right, the running order is going to be Ricky, Vincent, Mason, Ryan, Tony, and John. Guys, remember, you're running a qualifier, so you're not racing each other, okay? Qualifying is you're racing your own clock. The reason for that is to get you on the grid down the front straightaway for the mains, okay? So we've got 2 qualifiers today in the mains. We might see if we can squeak an extra one in at the end there. We'll see what happens. So if you guys come up on somebody, rather than drive through them, just go around them, okay? Fast guys, go around the slow guys. Slow guys, hold your position, okay? And the fast guys will go around you. If you guys come up on somebody's big jumps and you don't feel like you're lined up right, then don't go for it because it takes you out, the turn marshal, and somebody else next to you. So it's a lot faster just to roll them and keep on going. Your car is way faster when it's on the ground. All right, Ricky, and only Ricky, guys. I'm going to separate you guys because you're running the clock, so don't freak out if I don't call your name right away. All right, here we go. Novice. Here we go. Ricky on the horn, less than 5. Vincent. Mini Mason. Ryan. Tony. And my boy, John. Let's go. Bring it on, buddy. Here we go. We are all on the clock right now. Ooh, Vincent. We're not 20.9 for Vincent. Ooh, blue truck looking good. And Ricky with a 25 flat in that blue truck moves at 3. Right now it's Vincent, Tony, Ricky. We're waiting for the rest of them to come around. Ricky, 22.3 out there. He is putting it down. One down, 3 to go. I'm missing 3 of my drivers. Hopefully here they come. Right now, Vincent lead them out, followed by Tony, Ricky, Ryan, John, and Minnie Mason. 120 down, 240 to go. And there he is, little Minnie Mason heading out there. You got it, buddy. Vincent right now on 11.419 pace. Ricky on 10.417. And Tony right now 9.440. John, new pass lap 30.6 that time. Ryan 41.1 that time. He's in the number 5 spot. So right now it's Ricky now taking over the lead. Tony, Vincent, John, Ryan, and Mason. 2 down, 2 to go. Again, remember, guys, you're in qualifying, so don't worry about where you are, what position. We got a truck down up front. Remember, if your truck breaks, you cannot cross the track. The only time you can fix your truck if it makes it to the side of the track. John now moving up to that 4 spot. 2:30 down, 1.5 to go. Ricky leading it out. Vincent in the number 2, followed by Tony, John, Ryan, and Mason. Coming up to the 1-minute mark. Parts aisle 5. Ryan, new pass lap 41.1 that time. I guess he's out, and there it is, 1 to go. Yellow is on. Right now it's Ricky, Vincent, Tony, John, Ryan, and Mason. Ricky with a 21.1 that time for Ricky. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Minnie Mason, 59.4, new pass lap in. Keep going, buddy. Woo. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Everybody keep going. Do not stop till I call your name. Everybody keep going. Ricky, you're done. Pull it off to the side, guys, when you're done. Keep going, John. You're on a lap. Keep going, Tony. Keep going. Only Ricky's done. Vincent, you're done. Tony, you're done. Minnie Mason, you're done. And John, you're done. Ricky taking early victory, 10.405. Vincent, 9.412. And Tony, 9.417. Good run, guys. All right, let's shut them cars off. And we'll give you guys a nice 6-minute clock. Yeah, what? Shin guards. All right, we got a 6-minute clock on this one here. All the novice guys, get and put your car on charge. Let them cool off because you guys are going to be racing after this race here. And they're ready to run. Stock trunk will be Vince, Kermit, Sean, and Mr. Jim LeConte. Mason's ready. He's like, I'm a turn marshal, right? Yeah, buddy. Again, don't forget to go see Miss Mel. Again, those special pulled pork sandwiches and pulled pork loaded fries. Tell her to put some cheese sauce on that. Woo, good. We also have some new waffle battered chicken strips if you guys are interested. They're sweet. You don't have to put nothing on them. They're sweet right out of the fryer. So tell them, Miss Mel, have you make you a batch of them. All right, ladies and gents, let's get them out there ready to go. Pro Stock Truck, Vince, Kermit, Sean, and Mr. Jim, you guys are on. If you need small bills, just let me know. Mel's got a bunch. Term marshals are going to be Ricky, Vincent, Minnie Mason, Ryan, Tony. Let's get them out there on the track, guys. Term marshals should be on position. Oh, I see a tire rolling down the track. Three minutes on the clock. Guys, watch out on the front straightaway, guys. Watch out on the front. Drivers, watch out. We got kids on the front. Guys, you got to get off the track. Term marshals, last call, guys. It'd be Ricky, Vincent, Mason, Minnie Mason, Ryan, and Tony. Let's get them on track, guys. Term marshals from the novice class. Last call, guys. Waiting for Jim to check in. There you guys go. Thank you, Jim. Hey, Mason and Rick and Vincent, go up on top. Let that gentleman take right there. Yep, you stay here. There you go. Let them go up on top. You stay there. Yep, cool. All right. All right, we're going to give Vince a minute's grace. Put a tire on. After the Pro Stock Truck, we're going to take, again, another break and then let the Ready to Run guys get ready to go. Also, guys, Ready to Run, you're going to be a 5-minute race instead of a 4. So, yeah, 20 laps. You can do it. All right, go get some pulled pork or something. Eat, you're getting skinny. All right, get some more. 30 seconds. No, not going to make it? Okay. All right, we're going to go without him. If he gets it ready to go, Caroline, tell him he can put it in anytime he wants if he gets ready to go. All right, Kermit, you're going to lead us off Thursday night. What a battle, father and son duo between the O'Hara boys. So, Vince, Vince not there. Kermit, you're going to lead us off in the New Red Hobbies Rent-A-Ride? There you go. Kermit on the horn, less than 5. Sean. Mr. Jim. And here we go. Pro Stock Truck is on. Got a battle been going on, brewing between Kermit and Sean for a couple weeks now. Kermit coming around 20.8. Sean 19.5. Moves into the lead. Here comes Jim. Remember, they're on their own clock right now. Sean in that black truck, Kermit in the white, and Jim in the white and blue. Here comes Sean down the front. 18.9 for that black truck. Taking an early lead. One down, 4 to go. Sean leading them out right now on a 16.507 pace. Kermit getting down into the teens with a 19.6 now. Bump it up to a 15 lap and 5.18 pace. Jim right now on a 12 and 5.02, but 3.45 on the clock. Don't forget to go see Miss Melanie. I'm getting some beer battered chicken strips right now. She's making me a batch. Kermit 19.6 that last time, 19.7. Still off to pace. He's got to get ahead of Sean. 1:30 down, 3.5 on the clock. Sean, your leader in that black truck coming over the final hills here. Here comes Kermit following him in the big truck. Sean with an 18.7, new pass lap. And Kermit puts his new pass lap, 19.3. So you got a battle still going on. Sean's not playing anymore. He's putting this one down. Right, John? That's right. Sean, I ain't playing no games. Jim, new pass lap, 22 flat, and there it is, 2 down, 3 to go in the first qualifier of Stock Truck. Leader flip up over there, back out there. Jim, new pass lap that time, 21.7. Here comes the leader up the middle of the track in that black truck. Kermit now right behind him. He's got to put him down. Oh, looks like he's going to take that. Oh, Kermit flips over a little bit there. And he waits and goes. Right now, Sean dropped back to a 15.508. Kermit 8 seconds back, coming up at a 2-minute warning. They had a battle, both of them on the same pace right now. Sean right now, 6-second lead over Kermit. John's going to be getting a truck. Yeah. There it is, 3 down, 2 to go. Sean hanging tough. Kermit in that white truck. They did a bunch of work on that Thursday night. Kermit 19.2, new pass lap. 7 seconds behind the leader right now. And Jim comes out of that unscathed. Sean up on 2 wheels. He comes around that hill there. And here comes Kermit trying to reel him in. That white truck. And Sean catches that pipe. And that's what Kermit needed. He needed that break to get back on the lead lap. Sean hangs on to it, but by 2 seconds right now, Kermit is behind him. 2 seconds. Again, remember, it's qualifying, so it doesn't matter who's in first or second in position. It's where you are on your own clock. Sean trying to get there. He catches these pipes coming through that tight section there. And we'll see if we have a change here. Kermit right now, 1 second behind him, coming up to the 1-minute mark. Kermit going deep and wide, coming up that first jump. Right now they're coming through the chicane. And there it is. Yellow's on. Here comes the leader. Sean in the black, Kermit in the white. Sean getting through it. 19-8, 19-4. Sean now with a full 2-second lead with 45 to go. And Sean passes them on the inside. That's okay. It's their own clock. 35 seconds to go. Woo! We got some racing there. They go inside and out. And Kermit hits the chicane wall. Jim, 20.7 that time. New pass lap of him. 15 seconds. Probably going to get one more lap, guys. And there they go. Both of them running 19-second laps. Right now, Sean with a 2.5-second lead over Kermit. Kermit goes out the building. He scores extra penalty points. Race it out, guys. Race it out. If you can go outside the building, land on all fours, you get a hamburger. Sean, you're done. Jim, you're done. I'm waiting for Mr. Kermit. Don't hurt my truck. And we are done. Sean taking early TQ, 15.503 with an 18.7. Kermit, 15.515. And Jim, 12.502. Good run, guys. All right, next race up is going to be Ready to Run Sports. Remember, guys, this is a 5-minute race for you guys. So you're not running a 4-minute novice race. So be prepared. I'm going to put a 10-minute clock on there. 10 minutes on this next race, guys. All right, guys, 6 minutes on the clock. Looking for a Ready to Run Sportsman. Ricky, Vincent, Ryan, Tony, Caroline's out there. and Mr. John. Term marshal is going to be my pro stock, Vince, Kermit, Sean, and Jim. I need a volunteer for Sean, though. Way to go, Caroline. Nailed that. She learned that move from you, Vince, didn't she? Oh, yeah. All right, 6 minutes on the clock. Our ready to run guys should start making their way out, start getting checked in. All right, guys, last call. Ready to run sportsmen. Ricky and Vincent are out there. With Caroline's out there looking for Ryan, Tony, and John. Let's get them out on track, guys. You ready up? They got 3 minutes on the clock. Two minutes on the clock. Still looking for Ryan, Tony, and Vincent, and John. Vincent, you want to check in, please, Vincent? Thank you. Just waiting on Ryan, and we're ready to go. Here he comes. Does Ryan need a minute's grace? He's good? Oh, no, he's out? Okay. All right, Ryan, you can always put it in when you get a chance. If you get a fix, you can put it back in. All right, Ricky, you're going to lead us off? Followed by Vincent, Tony, Caroline, and John. Here we go. Ricky on the horn, less than 5. Vincent. Tony. Miss Caroline. Mr. John, bring it on, buddy. Here we go. We're up. Ready to run sports. Remember, this is a 5-minute race. Right now, Vincent leading off, followed by Ricky, John now to the 3, Tony, and Miss Caroline. There it is, one down. One down, 4 to go. Tony coming around with a 23-1. New pass off him, now moves up to that 3 spot. John with a 31-3 takes it right back from him. Ricky with a 21-5 takes that lead, the number 2 spot. Vincent still in the lead. 130 down, 3.5 to go. Nice jump. Tony going to come around here to the number 4 spot. He moves to the 3 with a 23-8 that time. Miss Caroline, new pass lap 37.6 on lap number 2. She bumps up to a 7-lap pace. Right now it's Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Caroline. John, new pass lap 30.8, now on a 10 and 5.18 pace. Vincent right now, the leader on a 12 and 5.07. Ricky taking the lead away. John, new pass lap, 26.4. Way to go, John. Now he's on a 10 and 5.04, moving up to that 4 spot. So right now it's Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Miss Caroline. Ryan is out. That is the halfway point, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. We're at the halfway point, guys. Got a whole half a track still. It's all right, John. Good run, though. You did it. Coming up at a 2-minute warning. Caroline, 29.9 for Miss Caroline. You're doing good, girl. Keep going. She's going to put you boys to shame out there. And there it is. 3 down, 2 to go. Vincent, new pass lap, 21.2 now on a 12 and 5.01. Ricky behind him with 12 and 5.26. Tony, 11 and 5.14. John, 10 and 4.18, and Miss Caroline, 8 and 5.19 pace. 1:30 to go. Father and son battling out right now. Vincent in the lead. Ricky 2. Tony now to 3. John 4. Caroline into 5. Right now, John, he's on Tony right now for that number 3 spot. That's what the battle's going on right now. Coming up to 1 minute mark. There it is. 1 to go, man. 1 to go. Hey, Tony, I think you just cheated yourself out of a lap. You didn't cross the finish line. So it didn't count you that lap. Vincent, new pass lap, 21-0. "25 seconds to go." Right now, you battle between first and second and 3 and 4. Caroline now right up behind John, put that number 4 position, trying to reel that in. Way to go, girl. She's doing great. 5 seconds to go. Out. Race it out, guys. Race it out. New pass lap by Vincent, 20.6. Now in a 13.521. Keep going, John. 26.5 that time. John right up behind Tony, put that number 3 spot. I believe this time when you cross, you're going to be done. Ricky, you're done. Tony, you're done. Vincent, you're done. Pull them off, guys. John, you're done. Vincent takes it, 13.533. Ricky, 12 and 519. Tony, 11 and 518. And John, 10 and 528. Good race, guys. All right, it is 2:10 at 2:30. Going to 20-minute break. Going to go in round number 2. Track is open for practice. Track is open. You got 15 minutes. Oh, okay. You want timing?
Oh, Mike, pull it off and then charge. No, you need charge.
If you have your own transponder, the practice lap is on right now. Practice laps are on.
Sorry, bud. So you decided what you're going to do with that or that?
Don't know yet. I'll probably sell them.
Probably doing that.
Probably, considering that's the newer model. Yeah, but I'm a low-C guy.
I know, but that associated would be faster. Well, I'm just saying. Mike, what do you think's better for the oval out there, that SC5M or that Wilson? I don't know, it's going to be hard on the phone.
You can't talk to him. He's an associate guy.
I'm an associate guy, but as I said, that's going to be hard on the call. Both the mid motor.
You see that? I haven't seen it yet.
The low-C final gear rate, the low-C gear ratio internally on the gearbox is a faster one than associated, but you can compensate that with the sport. So.
All right, guys, track is closed. Let's blow it off. Sean, when you get a chance, blow it off. Get ready to round number 2, guys. Coming up, round number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll stock boogie. You guys got 3 minutes on the clock. Let's get them out there. Kermit, Vince, Mitch, Mason, Sean, David Kennedy. Turn marshals are going to be Ricky, Vincent, Ryan, Tony, and Miss Caroline. Let's get them out there, guys. Don't forget when you go down to concession, don't forget to tip my wife and my grandson. Two and a half on the clock. Last call, turn marshal. Let's get them out there again. Ricky, Vincent, Ryan, Tony, Miss Caroline. Let's grab a cone, guys. These guys are ready to go. Vince checked in, looking for Kermit, Mitch, Mason, Sean, and David. Oh, you guys are eating. Yeah. Now I see why you don't want to get up. We'll get a tray table out there for you. Aren't you racing? All right, looking for Mason and Kermit. Check in. 1:15 on the clock. Turn marshals are out there. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. And there it is. 1 to go, guys. Let's get the race going here. Looking for Kermit and Mason. Check in. Someone tell me why he's always fashionably late. Yeah. Sitting there, he's probably eating 1 cheese stick and a half of rotten old Coke. And he's still late. Earth to Mason. Hey, want to welcome all our viewers on YouTube. Right now we have 74 viewers on there. Don't worry, Mason, we stopped the clock for you. I guess you guys heard that fall's coming, right? What is it, 3 or 4 more days and we're in fall? Down here in Florida, that means instead of being 98, it'll be 96. Still got 140% humidity. And every time I watch one of the boys walk on the track, they got to do the move. You all know the move that I'm talking about, right? Stretch that leg out because you got to separate something. Yeah. Oh, my God, he's there. Hi, Mason. Well, since Mason Mason didn't win last night, Kermit has a TQ, 7 round 1, 16, 5, 15. So my man, Kermit's going to lead us off. Everybody go when I call you out your name. Kermit, on the horn, less than 5. Vince. Mitch. Mason. Sean. And Mr. David. The last guy can wait as long as he wants, as long as he crosses that line before the next guy comes around. And here comes Kermit coming around. Wait till everybody comes around. We'll call out what they're looking at here. Right now, David Kennedy in that green car moves up to the lead, 17-9. Mason 2, Vince, Sean, Mitch, and Kermit. Mason 18-1, new pass lap for him. Again, we're going to wait till and get a couple laps in before we can give you some times. And David Kennedy taking the lead, 17-5-09. Mason 17-5-10. Vince, Mitch, Kermit, and Sean. There is one down, 4 to go. Kermit moving from the basement all the way up to the number 4 spot. Sean follows him into the 5. Mitch back to the 6. David Kennedy lead him out now, a 17-5-14 pace. Mason dropping back to a 16-lap pace. Kermit, new pass lap, 18-7. Mason, 18 flat. 1.5 down, 2.5 to go. 3.5 to go, excuse me. David, 18-2 now, still maintaining 17-lap pace. Sean, 18-7. Pulls up behind Kermit. There's always a battle between Kermit and Sean. I think they're in love. I'm not sure. But anyway, right now it is moving along here. David Kennedy in that green. Vince now moving up into the 2 spot in the burgundy. Way to go, Vince. Vince, one of New Red Hobbies' sponsored drivers. He's clearly in that number 2. Here he comes around. Vince, 19 flat now. In that number 2, Mason back to the 3, followed by Sean, Kermit, and Mitch. Kermit taking back to the 4, Sean back into the 5. That's the battle between 4 and 5. Mason now within striking distance, and Sean taking back to number 4 spot. We're coming up to the halfway point. Right now, David past lap 17.9 on lap 1. He's now on a 17.5-17. That's a lap ahead of TQ Run. That's your leader, David Kennedy, coming up on the sweeper there, coming over your first set of jumps. Yes, that's the same jump that Kermit went outside the building. He did land on all 4s, so he got style points for that. Leader cases it right there. And David right now, 7 seconds ahead of Mason. Both of them on a 16-lap pace. Vince now on a 16. He's now 4 seconds behind Mason. Sean taking over that 4. Kermit in the 5. And Mitch in the number 6 spot. 3 down, 2 to go. Next race up will be novice again. I'm going to put a 10-minute clock on, let you guys take your time. Mason McComb, 17-7-7-2 on that last lap. He's now 6 seconds behind David, excuse me. Vince still in the 3. Top 3 on a 16-lap pace. David in that green car right now is 4 seconds ahead of Mason. Sean, 18-7, new pass lap. Now in the number 4 spot. Mason just 2 seconds behind Mr. Kennedy for that number 1 spot. Mason in the white car with the blue windows. David in the green car. Sean O'Hara, 18-6 that time. Now pulls up to a 16-lap pace and right behind Vince with that number 3. Right now it's David, Mason, Vince, Sean, Kermit, and Mitch. There it is. Yellow's on. 1 to go. Again, David Kennedy and Mason, 0.8 of a second difference between them. Wow. It is close right now. Mason taking the early lead right now. See what that happens. And here comes David. We'll see what happens. Mason now takes the lead and hangs on to it right now by 0.3 of a second. Sean now pull up to the 3. Vince back to the 4. Kermit, 18.5. Held him that time. 18.6, excuse me. 30 seconds to go. Mason now in the lead. Ahead of TQ pace by 15 seconds with 20 seconds on the clock. Kermit now taking over the 4. Sean back into the 5. So right now, top 3, Mason, David, and Vince. 5 seconds. David Kennedy taking back to number 1. Race it out, guys. David in the lead now by 0.2. Kermit, you're done. Mitch, you're done. Mason, you're done. David, you're done. Vince, you're done. Waiting for Sean. Track is hot. We are done. Vince, fast lap 18.2 that time. Woo! David Kennedy sets a new TQ, 16.503. Mason, 16.505. And Vince, 16.516. Good race, guys. All right, guys, you got 10 minutes on the clock. Go back at your car. Relax a little bit because you just turned marshal. 10 minutes on the clock. Good race. Don't forget to go see Miss Melanie. She's got a special today again. Get some pulled pork out there. That's fantastic. Have it put down over some French fries and some cheese. Woo! Heart attack. Heart attack. All right, guys, 7.5 on the clock. 7.5 on the clock. Novice, race number 2 of 4. If you guys are ready, put them on the track. If not, just take your time. You run some hot laps if you want. At the 5-minute whistle, you're going to go. I'm going to start calling you out pretty hot and heavy, so you got 2 minutes to go. All right, there it is. 5 on the clock, guys. Let's all get them out there. Ricky, Vincent, Tony, John, and Ryan. Let's get them on track. Term Marshal's going to be my stock buggy guy. It'll be David, Mason, Vince, Kermit, and Mitch. Let's start getting our guys out there. All right, man, be good. Need to come back and race. Yeah, I know. I hear you.
There's still no damn changing table over here.
It's there. It's right there, see? Put up a 2x6 for that. Diaper stains all over the place. All right, guys, I need you guys to start making your way out here. Novice, amen. Excuse me, novice, race number 2. Ricky, Vincent, Tony, John, and Ryan. Let's get them out there, guys. Term marshals should be making their way outside. Term marshals should be on outside. Term marshals from the first race, stock buggy. Two and a half on the clock. He's out there someplace. I think he went to the bathroom. You're up. Remember, guys, I gave you a 10-minute clock, and we're down to 1:30. I'm going to go at the 1:30 mark. If you're not checked in, we need to get checked in, guys. Last call, turn marshal. Let's go, guys. Stock buggy, we Vince, David Kennedy, Mitch, Kermit, and Mason. Let's get them out there. Looking for Ryan and Tony. Check in, please. Thank you, Tony. Just looking for Ryan to check in. We'll get ready to go. Is he still out? Somebody give me a flag. Yes, no. Is he out? He's out? Okay. I need somebody. Kermit, you got to take the top half of this up there when he gets a chance. All right, guys, this is it. Ricky, you have a TQ set round 1, 10 and 405. You can lead us up. Here we go. Ricky on the horn, less than 5. Vincent. Tony. John. And we're off. It's all right, John. Doing good, buddy. Just keep jumping. You'll jump them. And right now, the running order. Vincent in the lead, followed by Tony, Ricky, and John. Did you check in? Vincent 21-1 right now, 1 down, 3 to go. And right now, Vincent leading them out. Tony now up into 2 with 21-8. Then Vincent put down 20.2. Ricky in 3, John in 4. 130 down, 2.5 to go. There you go. Good jump. Safe on second. John now up to that number 3 spot on a 9, 406 pace. New pass lap 30.5 that time. Ricky dropping back into the 4. 2 down, 2 to go. It's Vincent, Tony, John, and Ricky. You okay? Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Ricky taking back that number 3 spot. Right now, John and him 4 seconds apart at the 130 mark. They're battling out for the number 3 spot between Ricky and John. John, new pass lap, 27.6 right now. He's 2 seconds behind him at the 1 minute mark. There it is, 1 to go. Vincent right now, way ahead of his TQ, 11 and 404. Tony in the 2, followed by Ricky and John, the second through 4th, all on a 9-lap pace. 45 seconds to go. $35 seconds. Ricky with a 20.6 that time moves up in the number 3 spot. 15 seconds to go. Come on, John. You got 9-lap pace. New pass lap, 26.5. John, you're on 9 and 418 on 4-minute race. That's good. Woo, Tony nails it. Ricky now taking over to 2. Race is over. Race it out, guys, till I tell you you're done. Keep going, keep going. Tony taking back to 2. Vincent, you're done. Pull it off. Keep going, John. You got your 9 laps, buddy. Ricky, you're done. Wait for Tony and John. Track's hot, drivers. Track's hot. Everybody's done. Wait for John. Track's hot. Track's hot. Hold your positions. John, you did it. All right, Vincent, 10 and 402. Ricky, 10 and 417. Tony, 10 and 423. John, 9 and 418. He got it. All right, here we go. Next up is going to be our Pro Stock truck. We'll call you guys up. We're going to give you a few minutes. I got 6 minutes on the clock. You want like a cold rag from or something? Or Mel might have some ice down there. You want to?
I don't think he's too hot. He's just, he just don't feel right.
Yeah.
He has allergies stuffed up and got to his ear.
Oh, ear
It's the
infection.
same ear he got whacked on by the.
It's the qualifier. Let's get ready to rumble, guys. Race number 3 or 4. It'll be Pro Stock Truck. It'll be Vince, Kermit, Sean, and Jim LeConte. Turn marshals are going to be Ricky, Vincent, Ryan, Tony, and a volunteer for John. Ricky, when you get a chance, I need you to turn marshal with Vince. You got to be with him, okay? You guys got to turn marshal together. You two together. You got to turn marshal together, okay? I'm having issues with him being kind of all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Not there. You got to go with Dad. You got to turn marshal with Dad. Perfect. Thank you, Jim. All right, we're all checked in. Last call for my turn. I was looking for Ryan and Tony. I need you out here, guys. And I need one volunteer. One volunteer up on the top. Ryan, Tony, and a volunteer. Thank you, sir. One volunteer up on the top corner, please. One volunteer in the top corner. We get somebody up there. Thank you, David. All right, drivers, shut them down. Track's closed. Track's closed. All right, Sean, you have the TQ set in round one, 15 laps in 5:03. That's what you guys are going to go for. Here we go. Sean on the horn, less than 5. Kermit. Jim. Woo. Vince. And we're off. And right now, Vince lead them out in that burgundy truck, followed by Kermit, Jim, and Sean. One down, 4 to go. Vince leading out. Kermit 2, Jim in the 3, Sean in the 4. We'll see what happens when Jim comes across. And Sean now to the 3. Right now, Vince ahead of TQ pace by 1 full lap. Sean, new pass lap that time, 20.1. Ooh, jumped right over him. Vince leading them out. Sean, new pass lap at around 19.2, moves into 2. Kermit 3, Jim in the 4. Right now, Sean is ahead of Kermit by 9 seconds. Vince, he's a lap up on the group. There it is, 2 down, 3 to go. It's still Vince, Sean, Kermit, and Jim. Vince now on a 15-lap pace. He is now just 9/10 ahead of Sean's TQ run in the first round. There it is, Vince 19.3, his new fast lap. Now he's 3 seconds ahead of TQ. Kermit getting into the teens finally with a 19.4. He's now 4 seconds behind Sean for that number 2 spot. Jim, 24 flat, new fast lap for you in the number 3-4 spot. Just a lap off the group there. Kermit 19.4 now, 2 seconds behind Sean for that number 2. Right now, Vince on a 15.5 flat. That's 3 seconds ahead of TQ pace. There it is, 3 down, 2 to go. Kermit 5 seconds off to second place. Vince right now bumping up to a 16-lap pace. He's now caught in the middle there. It's going to hurt him. Three and a half down, 1.5 to go. Sean now up in the lead. Vince out now. Kermit takes the lead on that last lap by 1 second. Jim passed lap 22.2 that time. Sean 19 flat now. 2 seconds ahead of Kermit. 1 to go. Yellow is on. Sean hanging a 5-second lead over Kermit. Jim now up in 3. Vince in the 4. Trying to get Vince back on the road. Sean now up on a 15-lap pace. Ten seconds, guys. Race it out. Kermit, new pass lap, 19.2 the last time around. Everybody keep going, keep going, keep going. This should be it. Sean, you're done. 18.9, new pass lap. Kermit, you're done. Vince, you're done. Jim, you're done. Sean, showing away. 15.5.13. Kermit, 15.5.18. And Jim, 12 and 5.23. Sean hangs on to the TQ from round one. Okay, guys, we got let's give you a 7-minute break before we go into the into the last qualifier of today's program. Race number 4, ready to run. 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes on the clock. Stock truck. You're going to be turn marshal. Turn marshal of the month. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's at the 3-minute mark. Let's start getting them out there. Looking for Ricky and Vincent checked in. Tony, John, Caroline, and Ryan. Caroline's checked in. Let's get our turn marshals out there. Be Vincent, Kermit, Jim, and a volunteer for Sean. Yeah, he's crippled. What? We have a minute's grace called by Vince, even though we have 3 minutes on the clock. Way to go, Vince. Vince. It's a good thing Caroline's nice. Thank you, Caroline. At least someone's nice. Right behind you, Jim. Okay, 1:45 to go. Looking for Tony, Ryan, and get some turn marshals. It'll be, let's see, Jim, Kermit, and Vince. I know Vince is working on a car. I need a volunteer also. We can get somebody out there. All right, looking for Tony to check in and Ryan. Let's pull them off the track guy. Track is closed. If you're not racing, pull the track car to the side. Some guy just comment on track. Thank you, Tony. Is Ryan going to make it? Is he still broke? Still broke? What did he break? The whole car? Do we need to get him a rent-a-ride?
Need to move the battery for Caroline's car into yet another car.
Okay. All right, we still got a minute's break there. They're still getting Caroline ready to go. Everybody hold your positions. Just think cold. Hey, it's rough for us in here, too. It's only 72, all right? It would be 70, but someone forgot his spray on. But it's all right. We won't say anything to his face. We'll make fun of him during the week. He got his hands caught in a cookie jar. That's why his hands all bandaged up. And Miss Gina whacked him with something. There you go. That's it. Whack him. Get out of there. Ooh, she's driving the big car, huh? Got it. Thank you, Vince. Mama's riding Daddy's car. All right, we are all checked in. Vince is out there. Wait, we're all out there? All right, drivers are there. I need one more volunteer, guys. One more volunteer up here at the bucket. Please. Volunteer, somebody in the pits. Yeah, good idea. Vince, come on up here, take the bucket. How about somebody helping up on top? Can you do it? Thank you. How did you check in? Somebody run across your car across the line? I don't know. All right. All right, Vincent, you have a TQ set in round one. You're going to lead us off. Remember, again, this is a 5-minute race, guys. It's going to be Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Caroline, and Ryan's out, I guess. But somehow he checked in. All right, Vincent on horn, less than 5. Ricky. Tony. John. And Miss Caroline. Here we go, guys. Get him, John. Knock him out of the way. Woo, he skied that baby. We'll see what happens when they come around, see where we're at. Vincent, 21.4 new fast lap, now up in the lead, ahead of his own TQ pace. Ricky in the 2, John in the 3, Tony 4, and Miss Caroline in the 5. Right now at the 145 down, 3:10 to go. It is Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Ryan. Excuse me, Caroline. That's what happened. 2 down, 3 to go. Somebody on the side of the bank over here. Vince on the side of the bank. John 24-2 that last lap, new pass lap. John now on a 10 and 5:05 pace. Carolyn right now in the 5 right now is Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Miss Caroline. Oh, it looks like Tony is out. John should be bumping up into that 3 spot. Vincent, 20.5, and there it is, 3 down, 2 to go, guys. Vincent now on a 14.509. John now taking over the 3 spot, 10 and 5:12 pace. Tony dropping into the 4. Miss Caroline in the 5 with a 30.3, her new pass lap. Ricky, new pass lap, 22.7 right now. Leader, Vincent, 14.507 pace. He's ahead of TQ Run. 1:30 on the clock. It's Vincent, Ricky, John, Tony, and Miss Caroline. Coming up to the 1 minute mark. Oh, in midair, they crash. 1 to go, 1 to go. Tony, 21 flat that time. New pass lap for him, and he now moves up into the 3. John into the 4. 2-second difference with 40 seconds to go. $25 seconds. Right now, Vincent ahead of his dad by 3 seconds. That got style points for that jump. 5 seconds. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Everybody keep going. Everybody keep going. Ricky, new pass lap, 19.8 on lap 12. John, you're done. Vincent, you're done. Tony, you're done. Ricky, you're done. Waiting for Miss Caroline. And there she is. We are done. Vincent taking it, setting a new TQ. 13.515. Ricky in the 2, Tony 3, John 4, and Miss Caroline in the 5. Okay, guys, going to take a 25-minute break. Go into the mains. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody wants any cooked food, Miss Mellon's going to keep the fryers and the grill open for another 20 minutes. At that point, you'll be able to just get drinks and chips. Watch out, Miss Gina. You got somebody coming up on you. Woo! 16 minutes on the clock. 16 minutes on the clock. Hey, all you big, strong boys out there, you got Miss Gina running around like a chicken without a head. She almost just lost her head, too. One went right by you. And she's wearing her official safety glasses, so just make sure she's covered, okay? 9 minutes to go, guys. 9 minutes. Stock buggy A main's going to be same running order, guys. Same running order. Okay, guys, track is closed. Finish the lap you're on. Track is now closed. Track is closed. Finish the lap you're on. Let's get the track blown up, guys, and blow it up. Get ready to rock and roll. Stock buggy A main is going to be up first. Let's go. All right, stock buggy. Let's get him on the track. David, Mason, Kermit, Vince, Sean, and Mitch. Okay, give you 10 fucking minutes. Stock buggy, Amen. David Kennedy, Mason, Kermit, Vince, Sean, and Mitch. Turn marshals are going to be Vincent and Ricky in one spot, Tony, Caroline, and Ryan. I need y'all out there. This time you're going to go for it. Truck. All right. Exactly. Hey, ask your mom where I can get those safety glasses from. They don't fit around my big head, sorry. All right, turn marshals, final call. The Vincent Ricky, Tony's out there, Ryan's out there, and Miss Caroline. Grab the corner if you can, or volunteer. Number 10.
This is some timeout right now.
Okay, so you can turn marshal for me. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, I need somebody up on top. Somebody in the middle track, guys. I need a volunteer. Volunteer from the middle track, please. Experienced turn marshal only. Somebody inexperienced. Let's get them out there, guys. I need somebody in the middle, somebody from the track. Mr. LeConte, Jim, is there any way you can help me out in the middle? You sure? You want me to duct tape the rest of your hand up to make sure? All right, thank you. Appreciate it, Will.
Do we have enough guys?
We got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's shut the track down. Let's grid them up. TQ spot 16503. Mr. Kennedy, bring it up to that number 1 spot. Behind him in row 2, racing Mason McComb. And number 3, Kermit Butts. Number 4, Vince McMahon. Number 5, Sean O'Hara. Number 6, Mitch York. This will be a 6-minute race. Drivers are ready. Take your time, shake it out. You feel it? Do you feel it? You all happy? There you go. That's it. All right. Everybody going to go on a 6-minute race? Less than 5. Here we go. Full field start. Here we go. Pro Stock Buggy on the line. And you got David Kenny leading off Mason right behind him. Here he come over the big jump. Mason right on his bumper. Looks like Sean now up to the 3. And, Kermit was going to move up there. He's going to move up to that 4 spot. And right now, leaders are going down the middle track past Will there. Will has all the fingers duct taped together. Got his fingers caught in a cookie jar. So you people watching at YouTube, that's the guy down there with the white hat and the red duct tape. I think it's kinky. I think he could have used blue or black, but he went with red. So I'm just going to put that out there. David Kennedy right now leading him out. Right here he comes. Mason and him right there. Coming over the big jump. Mason trying. There it is. David Kennedy has a problem. We'll see what goes on. Sean now shoots out in the middle of them. Now takes the lead. David 2. Mason in the 3. And here comes Vince now up at that 4. Kermit right behind him. And Mitch in the number 6 spot. Leaders, and Sean loses the lead again. And David Mason pulls up the 2. And Sean back into the 3. Mitch passed out that PVC guidance system. Looks got a bad servo or something. He's pulled off to the side. Good guys, way to go. Mason dropping back all the way to the number 5 spot, but it's David Kennedy, Sean, and Vince, top 3 right now. Here comes David with the green card. That's your leader. Right now he's checked out. Here comes Sean in the 2. Vince in the 3 with Kermit all over the back, and Mason now behind him. 145 down. 4:15 to go. David Kennedy, 18-2, fast lap. She can't hear you through the glass. Right now he's on a 19.613 pace. There he goes by himself. He's uncontested right now. And Vince going to lose a couple laps there. Showing 18.8 that time. 2 down, 4 to go. Kermit now taking over to 3. Mason pulls up behind him. Vince all the way back into the 5 now. Here comes David in that green car by himself. 18.2, new fast lap of the round that time. Nobody within striking distance. Mason now pulling up in a 2, followed by Kermit, Sean, Vince, and Mitch is out. 2.5 down, 3.5 to go. You got right now the leader with a half a track lead. Ooh, and there is Mason with Kermit right on his butt, followed by Vince now taking over the 4. Sean going back into the 5. And there they go. Trying to reel in that leader, and that leader is checked out, coming up to the halfway point. Mason, 17.8, trying to reel him in. 13 seconds difference right now. Mason, there it is, 3 down, 3 to go. Mason creeping up slowly. David running a good race. Mason put down a 17.8 last time, picked up 2 seconds. 18.2, picked up another second, little by little, 2:45 to go. Kermit and Vince banging it a little bit there, but Kermit's still up in that number 3 spot. Vince trying to reel it in, and there goes your leader down the front straightaway, David Kennedy. Mason, 17.5. It is now a 4-second lead, but David Mason is picking away at it. 2:20 on the clock. And there's your first bobble by the leader right there. Mason now right behind him, and you got a race, ladies and gentlemen. Here they come, 1 and 2, down the front straightaway. David in the lead. Mason in the white with the blue windows. Leader in the green. Kermit in the white. Here they come through the center track. Your leader upside down right there. And there it is. Mason taking the lead away. They come over the big jump. 1 and 2 now. Mason McComb now in the lead. Here they come through the start-finish line, going down the front straightaway. Mason, 19.606. David, 19.607. Looks like Vince now up in 3, followed by Kermit, Sean, and Mitch. Look like they're out. Here they come. Oh, and the leader upside down, and there it is. Oh, and David rolls past them. And now you have a new leader, 1:30 to go. Mason's going to have to move sometime here. 21-second lap, hurt him on that jump. Here goes it through the inside, through the chicane. Kermit's going to have to pick it up. It's hammer time. Oh, your leader picks that one. He was going to crash on that one. David Kennedy coming up to the 1-minute mark, and there he goes down the front straightaway. Mason in tow. Vince in the middle of the track with Kermit in tow trying to get that number 3 spot. Vince, 18.8 that time. Here they come through the center track. 1 and 2. Making it perfect. Mason has caught him again. 1 to go. Yellow lights on. There they go down the front straightaway. David in the green, Mason in the white, and here they go. Any kind of mistake, the other one's going to grab it. 45 seconds to go, 2 laps. Through the center track. The big jump is your killer, and they both nail it. Mason creeping up on David. There they go, down the front straightaway. Mason picked up a half a second. 30 seconds to go. They'll probably get 1 extra lap after this. Mason now right there with them as they go through the chicane. Here they come up on the first set of jumps, and here they go. Mason right on his bumper, waiting to make a move. Mason tries to jump. Oh, and Mason jumps right up past them, and he's going to let him go. 15 seconds to go. They're going to get a final lap, and here they go. Final lap. Pro Stock Buggy. David in the lead right now. Mason on behind him. And David goes wide. Mason tried to close it. Does not. Through the chicane section. Mason's good there. Trying to close. Here goes David and Mason. Here they come up over the final jump. And they both make it. This is going to be it. Whoever crosses. Oh, and they tangle up. Whoever crosses. And looks like David's going to take. Oh, man, that's it. You guys are both done. What a race. Vince, you're done. Waiting for Kermit. He tried catching up. He could not do it the last second. Wow, great race. David, 19.609.20. Mason, 19.609.24. Vince, 19.613. Good race, guys. Woo! All right, Navas, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to give you a 6-minute clock so you guys can get your stuff ready. Navas, 6-minute clock. Good race, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll with the novice A main with Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Mr. Ryan. Vincent's checked in. Thank you very much. All right, novice, let's start bringing them out. You got 2:15 on the clock. Looking for Ricky, Tony, John, and Ryan. Let's get them out on track, guys. Sir Marshall should be out there. I got Vincent Mason looking for David, Mitch, and Kermit's on his way out. We got a big field here in the novice and ready to run class today. First chance to sit down, isn't it? First chance to sit down all day, huh? Novice A main, let's go, guys. Get him checked in. Ricky, Vincent checked in. Let's go, guys. Hey. All right, guys, don't line them up. I need you to check in for me. I need everybody to check in past the start finish line. Everybody check in. Everybody check in. John, check in for me, please. John, check in. Track is now closed. Track is closed. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's grid them up. TQ spot, Vincent, 10 and 402. You're going to take the lead. Behind him is his dad, Ricky, going to be number 2. Tony in the 3. John 4, and Ryan in the 5. Remember, guys, this is a 4-minute race. The ready to runs are a 5-minute race. So this one here should be a little easier on you. Woo, doggy. All right, guys, here we go. Everybody on the horn, less than 5. Here we go. A-main, novice. Man, that blue truck can jump, huh? Blue truck right now. Tony up in the number 2. Ricky pole 3. John in the 4 right now. Take it easy, Ryan. Nice and smooth, Ryan. Easy on the throttle. Get around the track. Right now, it looks like John's going to move up into the number 3 spot. And there it is, John now. Fast lap 24.6 now. Up into the 3 on a 10 and 4.8 pace. Oh, traction rolls against the pipe up there. Turn marshal's right there to get him. Looks like Ricky slid into that number 3 spot. Hey, look at the belly on you. Oh, my God. What are you doing? All right, goodbye. Thank you for helping out. Hi, bye.
Bye.
1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Ryan. Ricky, new pass lap, 20.4. And right now, coming up the halfway point. There it is. It is 2 down, 3 to go. Vincent, Tony, Ricky, John, and Ryan. Right now, top 3 on a 10-lap pace. John on 8, Ryan on a 5. 1:45 to go. Ryan, new pass lap, 37.7 that last lap. 1:30 on the clock. Coming out to the 1-minute mark. It is Vincent, Tony, Ricky, John, and Ryan. One to go, guys. 1 to go. Tony's still in the lead right now, followed by Vincent, Ricky, John, and Ryan. Ricky, new pass lap that time, 20.4. 40 seconds on the clock. Tony nailing that jump every time on that blue truck. He's got that thing rocking and rolling. He is your leader right now. Vincent, too, followed by Ricky, John, and Ryan. $20 seconds. He's broke. He's broke. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. He's good. Go, John. Go, John. Race it out. When you cross, you're going to be done. Vincent, you're done. Ricky, you're done. Tony, you're done. Good win. 11 and 4:15. Waiting for John and Ryan. Tracks hot, guys. There's Ryan waiting for John, and we are done. And we're done. Tony takes 11 and 4:15. Vincent 10 and 4:6. Ricky 10 and 4:10. John 8 and 4:36. And Ryan 6 and 4:21. Okay, guys. Next up, stock truck. I'm going to give you 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll with the A-Main Pro Stock Truck. Turn marshals from that last race. I need Ricky, Tony, a volunteer for me, Mason, and Ryan. I need a couple of adults. I need 4 adults out there. All right, looking for Tony, Ryan, and a volunteer, guys. Get them out there, guys. Turn marshals, these gentlemen are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's grid them up in the TQ spot with a qualifying time of 15:5:03. Dr. Death in the black truck, Sean O'Hara. Behind him in the second spot, his nemesis since he started running the NewRedHobbies Rent-A-Ride, Kermit Butts. Number 3, Jim LaConte, and the man, the myth, the legend, Vince, going to take that number 4 spot. Hey, Ricky, you got to get him out of there. I want him over there with you. Ricky, take him with you, okay? I'll get somebody to cover that spot. Hey, David, can I bother you? Is anybody else out in the pits? Is there anybody else on the pits I can get some help from? Right here on the can. They don't crash. They're the winners. All right, listen up, guys. This is a 6-minute race, not your average 3 or 4 like you novice drivers up there are used to. So here we go, guys. Everybody goes on the horn. Let's keep it clean. Less than 5. Here we go. Pro Stock Truck is up. Sean has the TQ. Kermit going to go back into the number 3 spot as Vince now moves up into the 2 already. Here comes Sean in that black truck. Vince now on the 2. Kermit in the 3. And here comes Jim in the number 4. Sean takes off down the front straightaway. Vince behind him and Kermit behind him. Kermit trying to reel in Vince right now for that number 2 spot. Sean, 19.2, new pass lap. Vince, 20.0. Kermit, 20.02. Right now, it's pretty close. Sean catches the pipe. That's going to allow them to catch up. Here they are. The group has caught them. And here come over the big jump. There comes Vince, and here comes Kermit. Sean taking off down the front straightaway, 21.5. And there he is. We have a battle going on. Top 3 right there. It is Sean, Vince, and Kermit. And Jim lets them go by. Here comes Sean over the big jump. And all of them clear it. Beautiful. Sean takes off down the front. 19.1. Vince, 18.9. 19.2 for Kermit. Jim, 24.6 that last time. And here we go. Here comes Vince and Kermit. They got him caught. They're about a second apart. Here they go. Down the front straight. 19.2. Oh, 19.3. Hitting the wall. And again, nobody's making any progress right now. Kermit traction rolls up on top. He's going to lose some time in that Jim now, right up behind Kermit for that number 3 spot. Oh, and there it is. Sean's going to lose that number 1 spot to Vince, and he went off the track. And here comes Kermit right there in the number 3. And there goes Vince taking the lead. Sean in 2. And there it is. 2 down, 4 to go. Got a long race, guys. They're all doing it. Here they come through the center track. Oh, and Sean upside down on the front straightaway. Kermit could have taken it right there, but he got caught up on the pipe. And there goes Vince getting some breathing room. Jim catches the pipe up on top, and they grab him right away. And there goes Kermit now. He's about 6 seconds past them. And they let him go by. And the leader there caught up with Jim, and Jim lets him go by. Vince now coming down the back. Sean going up, and Kermit now trying to reel him in. Coming up to the halfway point, guys. A lot of racing going on. A lot of racing. Sean playing with the edge of those pipes there. And there it is. 3 down, 3 to go. We're at the halfway point. Vince McMahon in the burgundy truck in the lead. Followed by Sean in the black truck, Kermit in the white, and Jim in the white and blue. Leader cases the top of the jump. Sean trying to reel him in. He cases upside down, and they catch him right away. And every time there's a battle going on, Kermit catches the pipe. 3.5 down, 2.5 to go. It's a new truck, Kermit. You got to get used to driving it. And your leader right now in the center track cases the jump. Right now he's got a huge 1-lane lead. 2:20 on the clock. We got definite separation from all the guys out here. Vince is our sleeper truck. Right now it's Vince, Sean, Kermit, and Jim. There it is, 4 down, 2 to go. Final race coming up after this, RTR Sportsman. Looks like we got a broken truck. And then there was 3. Good catch. It's Vince, Sean, and Kermit right now. Kermit right now about 8 seconds behind. Same thing. 1:20 on the clock. Right now, your leader on 19 lap pace, Sean on 18, and Kermit on 18. Vince trying to put them down a lap. Vince, 18.591. New pass lap it around. There it is. 1 to go. This is it. If anybody's going to make a move, it is go time. Thirty seconds. Look at the bleachers. 20 seconds. Sean, new pass lap, 18.7 that time. Picking it up a notch, but maybe too late. 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Sean, you are done. Everybody else keep going. Done, Kermit. And Sean, we're done. Everybody's done. Vince takes the win, 19.616. Sean, 18.6 flat. And Mr. Kermit, 18.613. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to put about 7 minutes on the clock for the ready to run. This is the A main. Let's bring it up. Jim, before you leave, I need transponder. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll. Miss Caroline, you want to check in for me? Unless they stole your car from you. Let's get them checked in, guys. This is the final race of tonight's program. Ready to run sportsman A. Main, Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Miss Caroline, and Ryan. Let's get them out there checked in. All right, guys, we've got a 1 minute's grace period. We have a broken car. We've got a minute's grace for the main. We want to make sure everybody runs. This is yours? So get it fixed.
Grab me a hammer right there. Hammer time.
Hammer time. Miss Gina, you want to cool up a little bit in here? It's an open chair for you.
Let her roll. I'm out.
How?
I'm out. Let her roll.
No, I'm waiting for you.
I'm out.
I'm waiting for you. Kermit. Kermit. I need your help for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, we know that. All right, term marshal is going to be Kermit, Jim, and Vince. We got a minute's grace. We got John going into the rent-a-ride. Gonna need an extra volunteer out there also for Sean if we could. Got 2 minutes on the clock.
I'll bring it all to you, buddy. I got to do something in that thing for you. Turn that lady on.
Ryan, check in again when we go across the line. Ryan. Thank you, sir. Just waiting for John. We're ready to go. Kermit's coming out. I do need one extra volunteer term marshal. We get one more volunteer term marshal out there? No. Somebody else has got to be out there. Kermit's coming right now. Check him in first, Kermit. Check him in. John, if you want to take that for a practice lap, go ahead and do it. If not, we'll get ready to rock and roll here. I got Kermit coming out. I still need a volunteer out here, guys. Still need a volunteer. Somebody's out there got to help out. Everybody's gone? Okay. Kermit's coming. We'll make it 3. You want to take the door? All right, Kermit. Take Jim. Why don't you move over to the top? Kermit, take the bottom where Jim is. Drivers are ready. This is a full field start. This is going to be a 6-minute race, guys. Everybody's going on a horn. Less than 5. Here we go. It's all right. Woo! Good move there, Vince. Yeah, John, that truck's going to be real twitchy.
Front straight.
Front straight, front straight. Right now it's Vincent, Tony, Ricky, Ryan, John, and Miss Caroline. One down, 5 to go, guys. All right, go ahead, go. Go ahead, keep going. There you go. Front straight, front straight. 130 down, 4.5 to go. Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Ryan, and Miss Caroline. Yeah, big time. And right now, John's still in the number 4 spot. But it's Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Ryan, and Caroline. Coming up to the 4-minute mark. There it is, 2 down, 4 to go. You never know. Sean, be careful with your leg, please. One down. Coming up to the halfway point is Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Ryan, and Miss Caroline. There it is, 3 down, 3 to go. We're at the halfway point. Ryan, new pass lap 37.6 on 3. Tony, 20.8. But right now it's Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, Caroline, and Ryan. Looks like he's out. 2:45 on the clock.
What up?
2.5 to go. Tony now taking over that number 2 spot. Ricky falling back to 3. So it's Vincent, Tony, Ricky, John, Caroline, and Ryan. Looks like he's out. Parts out 5. Coming up to the 2-minute warning. There it is. 4 down, 2 to go. I'll get it. Coming up to the 1-minute mark, 1:20 on the clock. Vincent, Tony, Ricky, John, Caroline. John now up to 11.625 pace. Top 3 on a 16-lap pace. 2 down now. One to go, 1 to go. Yellow lights on. Vincent taking the lead now. It's Vincent, Ricky, Tony, John, and Caroline. John, new pass lap, 35.7 that last time around. "30 seconds. Good catch. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. When you cross, you're going to be done. Ricky, you're done. Tony, you're done. Track's still hot, everybody. Track's still hot. If I said your name, you're done. Pull it off. Vincent, Ricky, and Tony, you're done. Wait for John and Caroline. Here comes John in our New Red Hobbies Rent-A-Ride. John, you're done. Waiting for Miss Caroline. Miss Caroline, we're proud to have you out here, girl. You're the only one out here to come out and race these boys. Girl, you are done. Vincent taking the win. 16.509. Ricky, 15.6 flat. And Tony, 15.602. Good race, guys. We'll do trophy presentation momentarily outside in front. All right, stock buggy, race number 1. David Kennedy, TQ and win. Mason in 2, Vince in the 3. Stock buggy, race number 1. I think most of the guys left. I don't know. David's still there. All right. He's going to come out with his giant pipe. TQ and win for David Kennedy. Mason 2, I think he left. And Vince, you're going to be in the 3. Trophy in front of the driver's stand. The way to go. All right, last call, stock buggy. David Kennedy, TQ win. Mason is gone, and Vince going to be in number 3. Let's go, Vince. Vince. Big Vince. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, just blew up my shoulder again. Yeah, I got those taco things, the empanadas. Oh, pretty good. I got people here hooked on the race number 2, Vincent, TQ in 2nd. Tony's going to take the win, and Ricky going to take the 3. Again, novice is going to be Vincent, TQ in number 2. Tony taking the win. Ricky going to take the number 3 spot. Stock truck, Vince going to take the win. Sean, TQ in 2. And Kermit's going to hang on with a 3. Again, Vince with the win. Sean, TQ in 2nd. Kermit in the number 3 spot. And the final race of today's program, Vincent's going to take the TQ and win. Ricky's going to take the number 2, and Tony hanging on for the number 3 spot. So again, Vincent, TQ and win. Ricky 2, Tony in the 3. Congratulations to Tony. And I appreciate you guys. Ryan coming out. Thank you guys very much. Miss Caroline, thank you for racing. I hope you guys all had a good time. Track will be open tomorrow from 11 to 4:30.